for things that make me think and all of that. But I know I'm gonna get me a good song.
Yeah,
I know that's what I know. I'm gonna get a good song, so I don't expect.
But Janet had good songs. At least Jimmy Jam and it was writing it. She was getting good written stuff too. But I just wanted to love on Janet with that section.
I had to text Samantha to ask her. I said, in the 90s, we went to the Dollar Show and we saw a Kung Fu movie. What the fuck was that movie? She wrote back. She says, A Bronx Tale. And I wrote back, A Rumble in the Bronx? And she said, yeah, that's it. So it's Rumble in the Bronx.
Rumble in the Bronx. I like it. A Bronx Tale. That's a love movie. But
it's like, so when she said a Bronx Tale, I'm like, a Bronx Tale? Like, now it was one of those, like, now I know good and well it wasn't a Bronx Tale. But the fact that she said Bronx, and I'm like, okay, so Rumble in the Bronx. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, got it.
All right, Stacey, you have brought this into the fold, and this is something we have previously debated previous shows ago. Busta Rhymes video for mentioning Janet Jackson is a great segue. Make Your Body Wet. Is that the name of the song?
No, it's
What's It Gonna Be?
What's It Gonna Be?
Yeah. It's the top most expensive rap music video of all time. I thought as always that Puffy video for the Godzilla joint.
I forgot all about that video.
I'm like, yeah. So there's Busta is doing an interview and he's talking about how he was able to get do the song in the video with Janet Jackson, right? So all good, no issues. And then, but what caught my attention, because on the reel that I saw at the top, it says most expensive rap video ever. Right. And then when Busta is talking, he said it was the most expensive rap video made at that time. He said, and it still is. And that's when I said, I feel like that's not right. So I had to look it up. And so he is on the list. What's It Gonna Be was at about 2.4 million. Right. And that was in 99. However, my good friend, Stanley Kirk Burrell, better known as MC Hammer, and his video for Too Legit to Quit was 2.5. And it was 2.5 in 1991. Adjusted for inflation.
About 8 years.
Yeah, so like adjusted for inflation puts it at about 5.5 million. Damn. So
wait a minute. All right, back to the Hammer. All right, I know you had 2 for Pumps and the Bumps. Was it 2 for Too Legit too, or was it just one big major video?
I did that. You try to combine Pumps and the Bump as 2 videos.
It's the Too Legit.
No, I mean it's 2 different videos.
No, so the Too Legit to Quit video, it's one long ass video. It's like
hold on, Stacey. Not like doing like fucking production saying like, hey man. We got 2 videos. We got 1 video. It's the same song. We got the most expensive video with Pumps in the Bump. It's 1 video.
But wait a minute. So
it's 1 video. It's the same song. It should be.
We got Aaron Hall and Prime Time.
Yeah.
Aaron Hall wasn't fucking with them Speedos though.
Right. But
I was not fucking with them.
I'm so happy that they redid the video. Like I've never been more happy for a reshoot in my life. Like the first video just made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like what is happening? Why is he doing
that? And you're a woman saying that like this is so cool.
You're like trying to.
Well, I'm a woman, but I was 12. So it was very.
You like, is Hammer trying to be a loop dancer?
Right. It was very confusing for me. I didn't understand what was going on because what I had previously seen from MC Hammer was somebody that was fully dressed, had on some baggy clothes. And then now this man is in some tight underwear in a pool with a whole bunch of women. And he keeps doing this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I was like I said, I was 12 and I knew. But so back to Busta Rhymes. So yeah, we know that Too Legit to Quit was 2.5 at that time, right? So 91. What's It Gonna Be came out in 99, 2.4. before that, in 1998, Victory with Diddy,
Puff,
Biggie, and Busta was 2.7. So even at the time when he did it, he still wasn't the most.
And Biggie wasn't even in the video because he was dead.
That part. So yeah,
that Diddy Godzilla video wasn't up there. Shit, I thought that was up there.
What's the Diddy Godzilla video?
It was on that Godzilla soundtrack. I don't know.
Yeah, and it was. Oh man,
it was like '98, whatever that movie came out. That first Godzilla movie.
Yeah, I remember. And we don't know. We had Diddy watch.
None of Missy videos up there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list here. I don't see that Diddy video on here. Oh, Missy's on here though.
That's like gotta
be. She's a bitch. Number 18, top of 18.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch that are tied for 18.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 million was just like the growing number for a video. Like that's
at what point?
They have that many.
Yeah, you're spending at least $1 million on a video.
Scream is the most expensive video of all time. Wow.
Yeah. And at that time, we knew it then. We knew that in 95 that it was. Yeah. And what adjusted for inflation is 13.9 million.
Shit. Niggas can't get movies made.
That's movie budget.
For a video. Now this is, wait a minute. Madonna, Express Yourself. What video is that?
That's the one that's black and white. How do you express yourself?
Yeah,
it's black and white.
On the titties.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's black and white.
That was 5 million in 1989.
Damn, that was 89.
David Fincher did that though too. If you see the director's David Fincher.
Yeah, and what Buster said about why they got charged so much was that the director or the people were coming. They had done Titanic, so essentially he got them after Titanic. So he was paying Titanic prices. Like the price went up.
Titanic was fresh.
Like, yeah, he's like, they went on them damn awards and shit. The price went up.
You got to pay that money.
You got to pay that money. I mean, hey, when today's price is not yesterday's price. Period. But yeah, so bottom line is Busta was wrong. On both parts. It wasn't the most expensive at that time, nor is it the most expensive rap video ever made to date.
I wonder what was the budget for Thriller.
I think Thriller was just it was just long. Not necessarily. A lot of that was practical effects, I think.
500,000.
Shut the fuck up. It was more practical effects though, right? It was more like
this was back 82, 83.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's more practical stuff. All this other ones got like graphics and shit. Somebody sitting on the computer trying to do some shit.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
Nothing animated.
Remember, the time is more expensive than that. Remember the time? Yeah. $2 million.
Yeah, I can see that. But it's the for.
That goddamn spin move where he went into the ground.
Yeah,
that's $2 million right there back in 90 something.
It is shit. All them cameos.
Oh, that's true. You got to pay for Iman. You got to pay for
Magic.
Well, then shit, to that point, how much was Liberian Girl? Because everybody was in that bitch.
Yeah,
I really think they didn't think they was coming for a real video shoot. I think they really did play them. We talked about this before though when whatchamacallit died. What's the woman that died? Now we talked about the woman. She was the one that was sitting next to the monkey and everything in the video. We talked about her. Oh God, she died, and we talked about her. And it a lot of people liked it. Yeah. I think they really didn't know what they was coming there for though. And he had to pay him.
That video, like I said, there's everyone. It is the epitome of late 80s, early 90s because you have to be a certain age to recognize the people that are in that video.
Yep.
Like there's a specific age frame that you got to be in to know who all of those people are and be able to be like, oh man, that's doing for such and such, that's doing for such and such. But I also feel like, do I have to pay you to be in a Michael Jackson video?
No.
I'll have to pay you to be in a Michael. Like,
so that's it. Then that's the other option.
Is that Michael Jackson is doing this video and he wants you to come and be in it. I'm on my way. So you're not like, you don't have to pay them to be in it. Like, people are going to come just because. So like what we said with Thriller, I mean, I don't know how much Nola Ray got paid, but with you had to pay the dancers and makeup. Makeup was what probably was the makeup.
But they like, hey, we're gonna rent out this area in LA and we just gonna do it at night. Nobody gonna be tripping off of it.
Yeah, because there's like they had the same makeup artist from American Werewolf in London, right?
Yep.
So that's what the money went.
Have you been looking at this list, Stacey? I Get Lonely was $1 million from Janet.
I see that.
TLC Waterfalls, I get that because I guess being out.
Waterfalls.
I can see it being location for that.
Expensive, like
But I Get Lonely. What was so expensive about that?
I don't know.
That really jumps out. Like, what was it so expensive about that? Janet and Nelly is $1 million video for Call on Me.
That was what?
These must be people personal fees, man. This can't be the actual production.
That was what, 06, 05, 06?
Call on Me is 06, yep. Drake's God's Plan is $1 million damn near.
Didn't he give out $1 million throughout the video?
We said I think it's gonna cost you $1 million to do a video anyway. I think like it's weird to say that there's a threshold, but I feel like $1 million video isn't what it was back in the day. Like, yeah, in 1983, if you'd have said this cost $1 million, it'd been like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me?
You putting this on NBC?
Yeah, this better premiere after the Cosby Show.
And then the other fucking part of that is shit. That's where money for Mike stuff. Well, because you have to buy that airtime, right?
Yeah.
You got to buy that airtime. So, well, it's not Super Bowl, so it probably ain't fucking cost that much.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.